In the 19th century, the corner of King and Simcoe also summed up the town. It was known as salvation, legislation, education, and damnation. Here, eyeing each other warily across the intersection, were St. Andrew's Church, salvation, the Lieutenant Governor's residence, legislation, Upper Canada College, education, and a tavern, damnation to some. Only the church remains. Originally founded in 1830 at the southwest corner of Church and Adelaide, it was quickly outgrown by its congregation with their strong Scottish Presbyterian roots, and rebuilt here in a fine Romanesque revival style. In 1834, the education side of King Street and Simcoe, across from St. Andrews, was home to Upper Canada College, where the city's well-heeled sent their boys. From the upper windows, you could see the new building site at Osgood Hall. It's still there today and still surrounded by that high fence designed to keep wandering cattle out. Religion and education went hand in hand, but not everyone could afford to pay for their children to go to school.
Well, Enoch Turner was a brewer in early 19th century Toronto. He founded the first free school in Toronto. He built at a time when there were public schools, but they all involved tuition. The land was donated by Trinity Church, and Enoch Turner paid for the building in 1848 and completely supported the operations for 3 years, after which there was a public system established. And he did this for the benefit of his workers in the brewery and their children, who lived in this very densely populated part of town at the time, Corktown. I think Enoch Turner was very forward-looking in a labor relations perspective in really caring for his workers and combining industry with philanthropy.
Silence! Who is talking? The first and most important rule in this schoolhouse is silence, which means not just no talking, but no noise of any kind. In this school, students, you do not speak unless I give you permission.
It was a single-room schoolhouse with a gabled front. It was built of brick, and inside wood floors and 2 stoves heated this entire one-room schoolhouse. It accommodated up to 225 children at one time.
When public schools were finally established, the church took the property back for use as a Sunday school. Meantime, Toronto's first high school was taking shape with the unwieldy name of Home District Grammar School. What would eventually be known as Jarvis Collegiate started out in a former root shed in 1807. Soon the principal was John Strahan, later to be bishop, and a man whose commitment to England and Anglican-run education would leave an indelible mark on the growing town. His 19th century rival in education circles was the irascible Egerton Ryerson, Methodist minister and activist who preached the principle of universal and compulsory education. Toronto owes its fine school system to him, and his name is forever remembered at Ryerson University, founded in 1948. Back in 1827, the first university, King's College, was born. It would soon become the University of Toronto, built in a style best described as a little Norman, a bit Byzantine, with a dab of Italian palazzo. For more information, visit our website on topoftheworld.net.